What is up, guys? Trev, Smashwerx, bringing you all the good stuff for free. You know what? Real hacks, real results. You know how it works. So today I'm going to be talking about pull-ups. So I'm going to give you 5 things you can do to probably double your pull-ups right now. You have loose spots in your body when you're doing pull-ups, and these loose positions, these loose areas, these incorrect positions, what they're going to do is they're going to hemorrhage all your power out of your body that you should be transferring into the bar. So the first thing we look at is what's called pull-up rigidity. So you have to think, what's your body doing when you're hanging off the bar? Because you're dumping power out of your body every time I get loose on this bar. There's a sequence that you have to do. It's very straightforward. You're gonna squeeze your butt hard. You're gonna tuck your pelvis underneath yourself, so you're almost gonna hollow out. You're gonna lock out your legs, and you're gonna point your toes. So if I'm like this, I'm engaged, my legs are locked out, I am allowing myself to put a lot more power into the bar. Remember, we need to be rigid. Flaccid pull-ups suck. They're bad for you. Just think about that. Nobody likes anything flaccid. So there's 2 really common mistakes that I see with positions with hand position on a bar. One is far too wide. Number 2 is bringing yourself too close together. You end up relying on a very small muscle that's not designed to pick up your body. It's the beer drinking muscle. It's called the brachioradialis. I'm 195 pounds. I don't care how strong I am. This little cord of muscle here is not designed to drag my carcass up above the bar. And you guys have all seen me do a truckload of pull-ups. I always call it the thumb rule. So I want to be just slightly outside of shoulder width. That's where your hands should be. You actually want to try and squeeze the bar together. You're not trying to do this. You're trying to squeeze it like you're doing like a pec deck. So when you're doing it, you're gonna be on the bar. I want you to do 2 things. Get your hands right, squeeze the bar so hard like you're trying to crush the bar. You're gonna actually try and bring the bar this way. So when you're doing that, you're gonna bring in your chest, and when you bring in your chest, you have a lot more power. Like I could do this all day because it's not taking a lot of, I'm not losing power everywhere. I'm creating more systemic rigidity, and I'm tapping into everything that's allowing me to pull myself up to the bar. So we have a position for all of you anatomists and biomechanical people out there. It's called scapulars, the scapular plane. So scapular plane is here, right? So if you look where I am, you can see where my hands are. They're out here. This is where I'm supposed to be for my pull-up. You go here, come up, pronate, that's your pull-up position. Again, same position, I'm squeezing the bar. I'm gonna go through this every time. Squeezing the bar, bringing the bar together, putting my shoulders where they're supposed to be, squeezing my butt, posterior tuck, locking out my legs, pointing my toes, and then now, this becomes something of a routine. This is a good one, is top position. Where you are when your body meets the bar. I'm gonna show you a very common top position. They use their chin as a pull-up. So they get to here, they try and just get their chin way over. That's not a pull-up. I'm using my neck to try and get to a pull-up. This is where your head should always be. This is garbage. I uncouple the kinetic chain. My system loses power like crazy just by doing this. I'm gonna show you what not to do. This is what people tend to do. They try and climb up with the chin. That's number 1, that you just saw that, but there's more to it. They try and round out their body. So they do this. They get round, and if you see, they try and pull over top. But what I'm doing is I'm doing this. And then when I get to the top, I have a lot of you guys asking me, well, I can't get that last range of motion. Well, look at where I'm at. I can't bring my arms down. I can't bring my arms overhead. It's such a compromised position. And then I use my chin as the finishing portion of the pull-up. It's not gonna work. I want you to imagine you are trying to take the center of your chest. Yeah, everybody right now just went, well, I can't do chest to bar. Yes, you can. 100% you can. Without question, you can. You're just not in the right position. And I guarantee you, if you can do a chest to bar after watching this video, just one, video it, send it to my DM. I'll post like a whole Instagram story of every single person that does even one chest to bar, and the chest comes even close to the bar that couldn't do it before. That's how much confidence I have in this. So I want to try and meet the bar with my chest nice and rigid and push my chest up into the bar, and then I'm going to try and pull myself up the bar with my chest as the target. The last one is shoulder rigidity. This is a big problem because we've all heard, and I've even had some people comment on my posts, well, how come you're not doing full range of motion? Naturally, I am. What you don't want to look like, you ready? This, pulling from this position, it has nothing to do with how strong you are. I am putting my shoulder in possibly the most compromised, poorly loaded, destructive position I possibly can because I'm unloading everything. But I'm 195 pounds and I'm loading the joint capsule. I'm turning off all the muscles. The only thing that's working are my grips. Like you're praying for a catastrophic failure of your shoulder. Don't do that. You will decrease the longevity of your shoulders by decades. When you get to the bottom, stay in your tight position and imagine flexing your biceps, engaging your triceps, and trying to pull your shoulder away from you. My elbow's still locked out. I'm just trying to flex this, and pull my shoulder away from my ear. I want to be in that position. I'm going to come up, touch, and then come all the way back down. I'm extended as far as I can go, but I'm not coming into that deadhead. And then come up. So what that here, you can see it from this side too. So just to get an idea, you can see my hands are in the right position. I'm going to keep my shoulders away from my ears. So I'm going to come up, I'm extended. Come up, and I'm extended. You need to allow yourself to go into that full extension, but imagine pulling your shoulders away from your ears and keeping your elbows in that right position at the top of the movement. Hey, listen, I'm Trev, Smashwerx. I love you guys. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'll check you guys out later.